think David Mamet is a brilliant playwright because he always captures exactly what's happening in the country. He captures the times in his work.
Mamet is really very rich food, so I'm looking forward to it a lot.
Any play by David Mamet I want to see. I think he's so fascinating.
I'm expecting good writing from David Mamet. And it's race, and I see there's I hope it's not all white people's point of view.
I've never seen David Mamet direct his own play, so I'm kind of really excited to see him, see what he does with his own work.
I'm expecting a phenomenal play, and I'm expecting some really phenomenal performances. Richard Thomas is a friend, and I'm here to see him, and I'm really excited.
I worked with James Spader twice. I did cameos on Boston Legal. And off camera, we talked a lot about civil rights and race. So I want to see what he does with his role. He's a very, very knowledgeable, very smart person, very sensitive. So I think I really want to see it, and I'm a very big fan of Miss Washington and Greer, so I'm just excited about it. I think it's a great night on Broadway.
I love the actors and I love the playwright, and I don't know, and really I don't know anything else about it, but that's enough to get me out of the house on a cold night.
Well, Richard Thomas is a dear friend of ours, and his son and my daughter go to school together, so we're rooting for the home team.
I'm very excited to see James Spader on the stage, and you know, David Mamet, what are you gonna say? Blah, blah, blah.
Is race really that controversial anymore? Can't we get over it? But apparently we haven't.
It's always a controversial issue, but controversy is like electricity. It can either lighten up the world or burn it down. It's according to what you do with it.
I didn't do anything.
You're white.
Is that a crime?
In this instance?
You're kidding.
Sadly, I am not.
Do you care that I'm white?
Do I hate white folks? Is that your question? Do all black people hate whites? Let me put your mind at rest. You bet we do.
It's exciting. You know, as a New York girl, it's great to be working in the New York Theater on Broadway with David Mamet and this amazing cast. It's awesome.
It's the best experience of my career, the best role in my career, and here it is. I mean, it's just been an amazing experience.
It was such a tremendous pleasure to become friends with David and be able to have the privilege of being able to spend this time with him. I adore him and had such fun with him, and will relish this time for a long, long time.
There are a lot of great directors who've directed Mamet, but right now, after this experience, I can't imagine being in a Mamet play being directed by anybody else.
You were found fucking one of our women.
I loved her.
Isn't that glorious?
And she loved me.
Well, I guess she changed her mind, because it says here, she says you raped her.
David Mamet writes in a very rhythmic way, and I feel like we're up there making music together, you know, that it's like a weird quartet, and we're up there, you know, supporting each other, and I think they're immensely talented and immensely smart, and I feel like a very lucky girl.
I couldn't be luckier. They're just a great group of people, and I love working with them in the play, and then off stage, they're just a great group of people to be spending time with.
I believe I was wrong. I believe we are all brothers beneath the skin. And though I did not legally assault them, what do you think?
I don't think we're brothers beneath the skin, over the skin, or in any way.
It's funny, but it's darkly humorous. I mean, people do laugh, but it is a serious and dramatic play.
It's wonderfully entertaining. It's a great ride, but while he's entertaining you, you're having to work on all of these very complex issues.
When you leave the theater, you will be provoked to discuss, analyze, examine, and compare notes with those people you saw it with.
If you're looking for, you know, an exciting, thought-provoking, engaging night at the theater, this is it.
If you don't talk about it, then you know it's not a very good play. No, you'll talk about this.
I think it talks very much about what it means to be human beings caught up in the complicated web of these issues. And it's entertaining, and it's great food for thought. I think it's just great theater. Come see it.
I know there is nothing a white person can say to a black person about race, which is not both incorrect, and offensive. Nothing. I know that. Race is the most incendiary topic in our history.